You're right though. Pericles really is more of an astronaut than he is. So
Yeah.
they send him out. They tell Leo or Mark. They say, hey, don't worry about it, man. We're gonna send the chimp out to explore this electromagnetic storm that's going on out there. And as I said, Pericles is way more believable astronaut.
Okay, Pericles. Start sequence 1.
Oh, we're thinking, damn. Pericles is holding it down, man. He know what he's doing. And then if you've seen the movie, like, oh yeah, that's right. At the start of the movie, he's terrible at this.
Oh,
It's like, oh yeah, he's horrible at this.
you see him like,
He is not good under pressure.
A lot of people, as of this recording, now years down the line, this movie will be gone and already talked about, but as of this recording, at this moment, a lot of people are looking forward to seeing that new Apes movie out there.
what a wonderful
Woo! People saying, boy, that's the monkey movie with everything in there.
Yeah, I know.
But this movie right here, man, a lot of people looking forward to it as they have with all of these ape movies out here. And 10 days after this day, actually it's tomorrow when this is coming out, a lot of people see it, again, as of this recording. But a lot of people, we love these ape movies, even these new ape movies, man. They are extremely popular. If you ask me, those last 3, that's a perfect trilogy to me, a rare thing in Hollywood and a rare thing for me because I'm hard on these movies out here.
Yes,
you know how we are. You know how you are too. So don't act like it's just me.
I'm not saying I'm not.
Yeah, I love these monkey movies out here, people.
Apes.
Hey, I'm sorry.
God damn it, you haven't learned nothing.
No, I have not learned anything. I'm gonna keep saying it. That ain't gonna be the last one, right?
I was the last person that said that. Remember he got lit up in the movie.
Yeah, people. Well, listen, humans still run this shit here, so I'm gonna say what I want to say. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm talking about these new ape movies with, the latest CG where the apes actually look real, the world looks real, the things that they couldn't do back in the day with this kind of technology is finally here to make a convincing planet that looks like it is truly run by apes. And you have one person to really thank for that. Tim Burton, boy.
No.
Tim Burton, boy, just rose from the grave looking at him.
Looks like one of his drawings.
Yeah, he sure does. You saying Tim Burton? Tim Burton had nothing to do with this series. No, he did not. But maybe his name is on there or something. I don't know. But I'll tell you this. I doubt they would have put the rush to get these new movies out there if it weren't for this movie right here.
About a human who came from the stars.
Some humans have escaped.
Is there another way out of the city?
I can show you the way.
Oh, people, that's the rock and roll ape movie of the year when it came out.
Why would they pick that Miami Vice music for that?
Really?
Because this movie rocks, Martin. That's why.
It was so out of place.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it rocked a lot of people's spirit because.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we're talking about Planet of the Apes 2001. Huge success when it came out financially. It was one of the biggest blockbusters. It was in the top 10 of blockbusters that year that it came out. It was financially, it was a successful film. Critically, and I'm talking about not just the critics, the professionals out there, but the audiences, they turned to critics too when they saw this. And they're just like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it like I did those original Planet of the Apes movies, man. It's just something about it it just ain't right. I don't know what it is, but it just don't feel authentically Planet of the Apes to me. And as people gave it credit for a lot of things, but people would say there are a couple of things in here that really brought this movie down. One thing in particular that is very notorious for this film that we talk about. We can get into the discussion of this, but the story is kind of the same before we get into the movie or the roast of the movie. You have an astronaut who, while he was flying in space, ran into electromagnetic storm that put him in another dimension, another universe, another timeline, another reality, the future, the past. We don't know, but wherever he is, it is a world ruled by apes, and they hate humans. Boy, they can't stand them
like a motherfucker.
Boy, can't stand. And yeah, landed in the wrong place, wrong time. It's not a good time to be a human on this planet, because this is a chance where white people finally get to realize, oh shit. So this is what it's like. So this is what it was like to be a back in the day. All right.
You know, guys, I'm starting to feel like slavery was wrong.
Yeah. Well, the white people are like, wow. Man, I'm sorry. That's, you know, this is why I'm saying that movie right there, because after time and after people saw this and word of mouth went around, you know, after this Tim Burton movie right here, that's when they said, yeah, Tim, you know, he did some cool things in here, but the people just not feeling it. We're not going to continue with this as a series like we thought we were.
We're not picking up your options.
Yeah. We will not be doing a trilogy. There will not be a second one or a third.
Yeah, feeling.
Yeah, we're not feeling it, man. And people, you know, hey, good job, and you know, you did your thing. But yeah, we will call it a day right here. And then that's when we kind of moved on years later to the movies that we have now. The ones that are very beloved by people out there, considered to be perfect by some people, if you're like me. Of course, this is, I think this is the Planet of the Apes, the original. That's a masterpiece. 98% of people out there would say.
And the superior beings are apes.
Apes with them perms, boy.
Yeah. Them 1960s perms.
Them very white perms.
Yeah.
Well, you know he was big.
I know he did. Yeah. Like what you see? Yeah.
You'll never find a perm as good as mine.
Yeah, he reared the horse so he could pose.
Yeah, he sure did. Stop, boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is written by the dude that created the Twilight Zone, Rod Serling. I forgot who the director was, but it's based on a French novel too. Created a franchise, man. Without this movie, I'm joking. Without this movie, of course, we wouldn't have the movies we have today. When I first saw this and came out of it years ago, because we saw this in the theater, hated this movie because I'm such a huge fan of the original, and I used to watch all the sequels on TV because it used to come on all the time in the summer, man. Yeah. They have
8 week.
Yeah, 8 week. Yeah. That's right. And
it's 5 movies, so they could show one every day.
Exactly. And then, if you were lucky that they showed the cartoon and syndication somewhere, they had the TV show. But yeah, so of course they were going to keep this lucrative franchise going. But when I saw this one right here, the Tim Burton one, hated it. But I don't hate it so much anymore. Now, keep in mind, I'm saying it's not good, all right? Especially when you compare it to the was that 1968?
68.
When you compare it to the 1968 original with Charlton Heston, man, that it's a travesty. It's horrible. But by itself, I watched this and I was surprised at how much fun I was having with this. It does have its merits. I mean, for Tim Burton not enjoying making the film, he did create a fun set for people because everybody got to wear the monkey makeup and everything and the ape makeup and jump around and be in costume and everybody was having a good time. Paul Giamatti has very positive things to say about working on this movie.
I was obsessed with the Planet of the Apes movies as a kid. Tim Burton came to me with that because I guess he was like, you look like a monkey, so I'll have you do this.
Yeah. He plays a character called Limbo, who's a slave trader with the...
But he's the best actor in here.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
he is. He really gets it.
I mean, like the makeup is fantastic. It's Rick Baker.
Yeah.
But he acts beyond that makeup.
Oh, yeah, he does. No, he's having a great time in this movie, man. And I thought the same thing. I said, damn, he handpicked you? He said, hey, Paul, your orangutan looking ass. Come on.
I'm just saying. I mean, you showed the other picture of him, and I was like, well, how come they didn't put no makeup on Paul Giamatti? I mean, and that's back when his hair was red too. So I'm like, I mean, he looked like a orangutan anyway. I mean, he was probably in the makeup chair the least amount of time.
Hey,
poof. Okay,
yeah,
Wait, what?
Exactly. He just paint his nose black and put him out.
Yeah.
You done? What do you mean I'm done? Yeah, you're done.
Come on, man. You like a monkey in every one of your movies. You do.
Also, the movie's controversial. I've even thought about this. We've all thought about this. Like, because there was the whole thing of should a black person actually take the role of playing a monkey in a Planet of the Apes monkey movie? And somebody out there said, well, it depends on what you got for it.
How much they paying you? It's just between me and you, dog. About 10 million. For 4 million, I'll be all the monkey you can stand.
Shit, for 1 million, I'll monkey around.
Right. I'm not sure that number is accurate.
Me either. I was like,
He's doing it for a joke.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
No, I doubt he got. Listen, he ain't the biggest star in the movie. Physically he is, and I'm gonna tell you something. That brother. I ain't that. Some people gonna think I'm racist, but shit, he's big as a goddamn gorilla. I ain't saying he look like a gorilla.
He is. I mean,
but
he can't play anything but a gorilla.
Yeah,
if he's gonna play a monkey in Planet of the Apes, and there's other races about it, his voice is great.
You know what? I'm sorry, because of your size, not because of your features, but because of your size, you were born to play a gorilla. If there needs to be a gorilla,
Right?
Yeah,
You can't even tell him.
So you could climb a building, and be King Kong with your big ass.
This is post Green Mile and post Oscar nomination, so I'm
yeah.
sure he got set like $1 million for it or something like that.
yeah, yeah.
Now
But,
I would tell you this.
I know 10.
Playing the gorilla, I ain't got no problem with it. But when they put his ass in the chair, it looked kind of questionable to me. They had his ass looking straight up Sambo in that chair before putting that back on. I said, man, y'all did that brother like that on purpose. Them old white eyes and them big
I get they needed to do that, but they shouldn't have taken a picture of it.
Come on.
There should have been no documentation of
No.
it.
They gave that brother big old pink lips right
You
there.
know, somebody
man.
going like, watch this.
They sure did.
It might take a picture. I was holding somebody. I heard some click.
Look over there. Look
Yeah,
like,
right, yeah. Who clicked?
looking like bamboozled and shit.
Yeah, I know. It looks bad.
So let's go ahead and get into it. I told you the synopsis of this film. It's very similar to the original, but then there are some differences here also. You have Mark Wahlberg in the movie playing Colonel Leo, who is who is an astronaut.
Jesus, with the Mark Wahlberg casting.
I know.
What is
He's
going
a
on?
teacher, a scientist, an astronaut. You ain't none of that shit.
No. You a dude from Boston drinking beer. That's what you do. You beat the shit out of people. That's what you do. But hey, they got him in there in the movie. And it takes a while to see the apes in the original. This one, we ain't got time. They start out immediately with this movie going literal ape shit with it.
Flight sequence. Hey, that's enough. Pericles, stop.
He's like, you talking to a damn chimp, man. I don't understand what the you saying.
Also,
Oh, I can't wait to rip your nose off.
That chimp was like, I didn't volunteer for this shit. You goddamn right, this is my goddamn mind.
Get me out of here.
Yeah, I ain't volunteer for this. And he up here talking to Chimp like when he was talking to Chimp, all I could think of is that sketch where he's talking to animals. And animals just ignoring his ass.
Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg. You guys know me.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, it's hilarious. You ever seen this?
Man,
It's hilarious,
This
dude.
is Mark Wahlberg talking to animals. He
There's a
might
bunch
be
of
talking to
them.
these chimps in this movie right here with this sketch.
Hey, dog, how's it going? I like your fur. That looks really great. Now I'm gonna talk to a donkey.
He has a few of these sketches where he does it.
Yeah.
He just does that, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. Every animal. Hey, so how do you mother for me?
What's that all
and
about?
in every sketch, those animals ignoring his ass.
Yeah.
I don't feel like dealing with this shit
Yeah,
right now.
and it's funny. Do a close up of the dog, just like, get this
Every animal this fool talks to, these animals ain't paying attention to his ass at all.
Nope.
Captain Lee over here, he works at a space station full of apes who are ready to start a riot. They can't wait to bust out of here and tear people's nose and ears off. Now, I played this out right here because we're going to come back to this because I want y'all to take a look at this right here for future reference. Give you one more look right here and we'll come back to it. But these animals clearly irritated, not happy to be here at all.
How do you work in that environment with them making all that goddamn noise?
Yeah, showing the nutsacks and everything, everybody taint to everybody, and and you can see why, because if the animals are not being stressed out by being put in simulators and it has to be put in, and simulators are showing crashing and terrifying these apes, if they're not scaring them and stressing them out that way, they're just straight up just with them.
You know what? When you frustrate them, they lose focus. They get confused, even violent.
I like that right there. Yeah. He said, "Yeah, let me out try that shit with me."
Yeah, exactly.
I'll whoop your ass. You try that with me.
I owe you one.
Yeah.
That shit to me yesterday.
Open the cage and pull that shit with me, bitch. I got something for your ass.
I got something for your ass.
You want to play? Yeah, I'll whoop your ass. Pull that with me.
I got something for your ass. You pulled that shit on me last week, man. I still owe that.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, I'm ready for you.
Yeah. So you can see why a whole planet of apes hate humans, man, because they just mess with them all the time.
Yeah, and they're not too subtle with the setup, too. See how we treat them? Now keep that in mind for later on now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they should do. They should do.
Yeah,
how the tables have turned.
Right.
On your monkey eyes. But now, one of the big complaints here is that they cast Mark Wahlberg as an astronaut, and just conceptually, that's just wrong. That's just
it's the most realistic occupation he's had in the last few movies he's done. I'm sorry.
And for me, that's not even the problem here, because the thing is, they know better than to show him doing astronaut shit. They got
the monkey doing his thing.
They got that monkey. That monkey more astronaut. That monkey, he does all the work. He just walks around that jacket trying to look smooth with swag and everything. Yeah. He don't do no astronaut shit in here. They know better than to show that.
They knew that people will buy the chip doing shit. Look, let's not get crazy, man.
What you doing over there?
Yeah.
Working?
Yeah. Shit, I'd hire that monkey at NASA before I hire Mark Wahlberg.
Pushing buttons.
Mark Wahlberg be doing the same thing.
Mashing buttons.
Hey, how come it's not working, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm pushing buttons and shit. How come it's not working?
And the chip be like, yo, calm the down, homie. Stop. Don't do that. Don't touch that, man. Don't touch that, man.
Hey, I'm supposed to be an astronaut. How come it's not working?
The chip calming him down. Yeah. Don't touch that.
Get off me, monkey. You want to kick your ass? Get off me, monkey. But they have him doing things in the beginning. You don't see him pressing no buttons or nothing. They have him doing things that you expect Mark Wahlberg to do, like walk, exactly, like walk around hand in hand with or get on the phone and talk to his friends. I thought you were going to say, I'm enjoying your wife right now.
Right. I did too. I was like, man, that dude is your girl.
Yeah, for real.
Take your time, man, Leo. I'm holding it down over here. All right.
Said, take your time, brother.
Yeah.
Everything's just fine.
Yeah.
Boy.
You're good, man.
Matter of fact, turn the shit off.
You be hanging out with them chimps up there, man.
Yeah. The way he's looking through, like, oh, trust me, everything's cool down here. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, your girl is fine, man. It's all right.
Oh my God, he got his hands on about it too.
Exactly.
In fact, take another 2 years, brother.
Take as long as you need.
Hey, Apes. Hey, thank you for your service, brother. You're right though. Pericles really is more of an astronaut than he is. So
Yeah.
they send him out. They tell Leo or Mark. They say, hey, don't worry about it, man. We're gonna send the chimp out to explore this electromagnetic storm that's going on out there. And as I said, Pericles is way more believable astronaut.
Okay, Pericles. Start sequence 1.
Oh, we're thinking, damn. Pericles is holding it down, man. He know what he's doing. And then if you've seen the movie, like, oh yeah, that's right. At the start of the movie, he's terrible at this. The chimp.
Oh.
It's like, oh yeah, he's horrible at this.
You see him like,
He is not good under pressure.
He's not. He immediately lost his shit.
An ounce of pressure.
Right. He immediately loses it.
So they said the one who's been hit out of all the chimps they had, they put the one who's failing at this. He's failing. And so they said, all right, send his ass out there again. And of course, the little ass gets lost.
Pericles was good at looking like he was keeping it cool.
Right.
Until it came time to actually do the
y'all.
work.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Top gun like a oh, shit myself.
He couldn't even do the simulator. He goes to this other little real mission.
He couldn't even find a button when he started panicking.
He can press one button. After that,
This shit don't work. Y'all gave me a broken one.
he can press one button. After that shit,
It's a shot where it's going towards the thing and it's from behind him.
that fool don't want to die.
That right there. That's what gets me.
Yo, motherfucker, stop this shit. What y'all doing? What kind of trap out put me in? Yeah, fuck you, Auburn. That fool is good at one, at pressing one button. After that, he's gone. So yeah, his little ass gets lost when he's out there. and so,
I was going to see if he could rise to the occasion. Where'd he go?
And Pericles must be the only one who likes Mark Wahlberg on that ship, because when he's gone, Mark Wahlberg or Leo, what they want to call me, like, I gotta go get my monkey. Hey, I'm gonna go get my chimp.
And they're like, what? No, stay your ass here.
He steals. They ain't got nobody's watching guard. He steals another ship and just goes out there like he's going to pick up a friend at the store or something.
Right.
Delta Pod, your flight is not authorized.
Going to get my chimp.
And then what?
Right.
What, you gonna tow him back, or you gonna open the back door for him and let him try to hop in?
I'm gonna go get my chimp. Wait. Really?
It just might as well just be one monkey going to get another one, because
that's what it is.
He was like, well, I don't know how to do anything else on this ship.
Yeah.
So
Mark Wahlberg is just like, it's one monkey going to get another one, because Mark Wahlberg don't know how to do that shit either. And of course, his ass gets out there, he fucks it up. He does worse than
Don't touch that one, but this one.
Hell, Pericles at least kept the shit in, the ship intact. Yeah, my man blew that shit off. He's like,
I love it. I'm gonna go get my chip. Oh my God! Yeah, actually, I was like, let him go.
Yeah,
he was dead weight.
Yeah, that fool gets they probably want to get rid of both their ass.
Yeah, he was gonna kill us all.
Are we going after him, sir? I don't think so.
Yeah.
He was gonna kill us all.
Yeah. And he messed up more than Pericles. Pericles floating somewhere.
Yeah, Pericles is cool. He's floating around somewhere.
He probably on his way back.
Yeah. Man, that was a close one. I freaked out a little bit, guys.
Y'all see Leo?
Yeah, where's Leo? Leo.
Yeah, Leo. He going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leo.
My man, Leo probably on his. Pericles probably on his way back. Meanwhile, Leo, aka Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, that fool crash landed on another planet they ain't even found.
5 minutes later.
Yeah, 5 minutes later. He lands in a place and said, "Oh, you want to find your chimp? Huh? Oh, we got chimps for your ass up in here."
Oh shit!
Yeah, you want a chimp? Huh?
Yeah,
right in the camera.
Yeah, heard you was looking for a chimp.
Yeah,
I got one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you, the makeup is excellent here, man. The makeup job, anywhere from the mask to like the bodies and everything.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so this is where we have finally landed it, and I'll tell you, it didn't take long. They did not wait. Within 5 minutes, we are on the Planet of the Apes. And when we get here, like the original, the humans are hunted and gathered by these very, very, very aggressive apes.
Oh damn! There's a potato in a bag. Yeah, potato sack. They caught him.
Yeah, they're treated like animals for manual labor, and some of it's just childish too. Like this, like the way they do them. They making them pull their carts and everything. And they're like, man, this is y'all got horses.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Like, y'all just being childish. Y'all got horses for this. Y'all just.
But the horses got to rest.
Yeah. Man, y'all got horses. Shut up.
Yeah.
We do. You.
Yeah. Get your hands
Shut up, horse.
It's just childish right there. They also use them as labor, whoever knows what else, but they also use them as pets. You.
You sound crying?
Yeah, I ain't nothing happy about this shit at all. Yeah, and I don't think they really showed that where they were used as pets in the original. But the big difference here is that in the 1968 original, they were wild animals. You know, they were not intelligent. Here, the humans are way more intelligent to the point where they can be used as house slaves and they can serve like butlers and maids and clean up the place. You know, as you can see right here, you know, they're serving food. You know, they wear clothes. They can talk.
Yeah, in the original they couldn't speak.
No, they couldn't even speak, but they're very intelligent here. They talk just like we do.
Plus they operated on their brains in the
Oh yeah, they lobotomize them and everything. And because they are so intelligent, you know, even if they weren't, this is a cool spin. I don't know if they had this in the book or the original novel, but this is one of the things I thought was kind of cool that they did here. They have human activists, apes who actually think that humans deserve rights and can live side by side with apes. And you have Helena Bonham Carter, who's I think at the time, was she married to Tim Burton at the time?
They fell in love on this set.
On this set. Because his ex-girlfriend's in this movie.
That's right.
She plays an ape named Ari, and she's one of the main activists for humans.
I don't see any of you bleeding hearts spending all day with these dangerous, dirty, dumb beasts.
They're not dumb. And I'm gonna prove it.
She gonna prove it by trying to get some dick, boy. She loves.
Man,
we'll get into this later. Believe it, we'll explore this, but she loves humans. Wait.
He said, help me.
Hey, I'm helping you myself too.
Yeah, I'll help myself. Oh, dick blind form and shit. Yeah, that was quick.
Yeah, we're going to get more into that later. Now, it's an interesting change what they pull in here. And I actually did enjoy these kind of things that they did. But, you know, the human stuff, after they introduce the ideas, they're only explored on a shallow level. Mm-hmm. And that's because Tim Burton, he's more interested in the monkey business than these humans right here. These humans are not his priority in this movie.
They rarely have been in any of his movies.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. You're right. No, you're absolutely right.
Hey, everyone, I hate to interrupt the show. I know you're looking forward to getting back to those crazy apes, but I do have to give a word out to our sponsor right now, which is Shopify. And I want to talk about Shopify to all you talented toasties out there anyway, because you are very talented. You do a lot of great things. Some of those things you've made for us, like our toasty Marley, who made this very nice figurine, posable figurine of myself. Looking good if I do say so myself. And if Marley is this talented, she and anyone like her can actually make a business out of creating things like this. And a great place to start for creating that business, for being an entrepreneur, is Shopify. See, with Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the US, and Shopify is the global force behind millions of other entrepreneurs out there in 175 countries. That's right, 175 countries. Don't worry about that. I didn't know there were that many countries too. You're not alone. But also, Shopify will be with you all the way from the launch of your shop, all the way to that millionth order that you're going to make. And Shopify is there to help you grow every step of that way. So whether you're selling dolls or dungarees, you have to worry about it. Shopify has got your back, and Shopify has got your back with online support. And they are also there to help you sell more with less effort, thanks to Shopify Magic, which is their AI-powered system. Now, they know it takes money to make money. So they want to save you some money. And that is what we're going to do right now, because if you go over to shopify.com/toasted, you will get a $1 per month trial period with Shopify. If you're talented like our friend Marley right here, and you are, get on up, Make a profit off of your talent. Start your own business. Be your own entrepreneur and start with Shopify. I want to thank Shopify for sponsoring this portion of the show. And I want to thank you out there for all your support. Now, back to them apes. That's where his attention is, but he still ain't. Listen, social commentary is not Tim Burton's thing.
No.
All right.
If you want that, you shouldn't have hired me.
Tim Burton's always at the circus. All right.
Right?
Yep.
And you better not give his ass no apes, because that's he really gonna get down some funny business with that. Because with this, listen, this is why I actually enjoyed this movie. I did, but I cannot say in good conscience that it is a great movie because I love the original so much. And with me loving the original so much, he pretty much takes this movie right here, makes a mockery of the first. He makes a parody of the first one.
Yeah, at times he does. And did you notice, like, you talked about Tim Burton at the circus, how 50% of this movie is trampolines and wires?
Oh, hell yeah.
my
Boy,
God.
so many monkey leaps, which is appropriate for these apes, but boy, they be leaping, man.
That's all they do the whole time.
They do.
They're basically flying everywhere.
All the monkey leaps. Boy, I have so much stuff with this movie. I couldn't even bring up all the scenes with the monkey leaps because I was into it.
Sometimes it's like, you could have just walked from right there to there.
Yeah, hell no.
You can walk.
I'll show you one monkey leap later because it had me laughing because it involved two dumbass apes in here. But man, he's making a parody. He ain't here to make no social commentary. Make no mistake, he's here to make us laugh with these apes. Because a lot of the stuff that's done with the ape culture, because I thought, all right, what they could do here more than they could do in the original, they can show you the ape city, they can show you the ape culture more. But he shows that. But what he really wants to show is them doing stuff that humans do and getting a laugh from that. Like they got the moment they get carried to the ape city, they got apes out there, little kid apes out there playing hoops. It's like apes on the street getting high. That's some good shit right there. You see, like, ooh, wow.
That's that Bananarama.
At first, that stuff is easy for me to kind of dismiss. It's corny, but all right, whatever. It's world building. At least it's part of the story. I get it. They're advanced. They do things that people do, and the tables have turned now. All right, I get it. You're making it quick, but then. Tim Burton, no, you could call that maybe unintentional comedy, but he starts doing straight up comedy, straight up slapstick, straight up Three Stooges shit, cartoon carnival over here, man. Like, let me show you what they got here, man. It's just not, and this is where I say, man, you got jokes now. You're being funny because there's a part where. You have Mark Wahlberg and friends, his human friends. They escape from the house they being slaves in. They start running through the city, and they start running from one comedy scene to the next. It's a montage of ape jokes. It really is of ape visual jokes. For example, they got these. The group they encounter are these old '60s hipster.
Oh my
apes.
God! Yeah.
And they out there drinking and listening to groovy music, man. Listening to these groovy tunes. Hey, Daddy-o. Hey, be cool. Be cool, Daddy-o. That's not righteous, man.
Those just squares.
My man at home, privacy of his own home, about to get down with his lady, man. They about whatever kind of sex they had, it's about to be good, because before they get into it, she started doing some monkey hip hop moves with him. Oh yeah, ooh yeah. Bring that monkey ass over here.
That's that rich dude though.
Yep.
Oh, get it, girl. Now you ruined it.
Get it, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, but here comes Scooby-Doo again. We got all this comedy, this Hanna-Barbera cartoon comedy going on while Mark Wahlberg and friends are running for their lives, man.
Right.
If you watch at home, and I read this somewhere when I was doing, just reading up on this a little bit. One person described, I think it was just Rotten Tomatoes, just said, like, if if you watch this as a B movie, it can be fun. And that's how I kind of watch it. I was like, yeah, if I was watching this at home, I'd be laughing at some of this stuff, man. Yeah, it's so silly. It's like I would just I don't hate it as much as I used to.
Well, now it's divorced from you even comparing it to the original, and you already know, like, all right, it's cheesy, it's a commercial property. And just let it, as long as I know all that, I'm not focused on it, and I can just watch it for all the other stuff. It's like, okay, the cool makeup and some scenes here and there.
Right. And on top of that, this is what we had at the time. And I was just like, oh my God, this is the only option we got right now. Now we got these new movies.
Now, it's a much better day.
It is. It really is. Since we're talking about some of the good things in here, and since the emphasis is on the apes, I think that's where you get the best performances, as you were saying, because I enjoyed a lot of them. Tim Roth, I like him. He played this probably just a little bit too angry because he's mad
oh my God.
in every scene.
Not even when he's talking to his superiors, he's pissed off.
He's pissed at his superiors. Ari, like the only reason he's not killing people because he wants to her, but even him trying to seduce her, he's just so angry.
He's just angry, man.
Up,
he's taking things out on people that ain't even got nothing to do with him.
Oh, isn't she
Hey, bitch, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, hey, man.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Right.
That little girl ain't done nothing to him, man.
She's like, you gonna keep doing that? What the fuck?
What the fuck is wrong with you? What's your problem?
Yeah.
You know what? The only time, like sometimes he's so angry that it is funny because he just turns into a bully for no reason.
The senator's daughter flirts with blasphemy.
Hey, God damn.
I'm trying to do my job, man. Come on.
Clean that shit up.
I actually laughed my ass up at that because I didn't see it coming because my man was talking. Yeah, I didn't see that at all.
The senator's daughter flirts with blasphemy.
Is your name Blasphemy?
He really committed to this physically.
Oh,
man.
Oh, yeah.
He had not only just the facial language down, but the body language down. He had the movements down.
Yes, General. That's true.
You know, I do love the way that I do love the way that the chimps are actually moving like apes in here, man. I thought that was a good touch. So I mean, seriously, there were some things that they did improve on vastly from the first film. It just didn't have the story to go with it. I think Michael Clark Duncan, we talked about him. You know, of course you're going to cast him as a gorilla. I'm sorry if you think that's racist or not, but you know,
he's 6'6", 320 pounds.
What are you going to do? The man.
He probably would have been mad if you didn't cast him.
Yeah, he would have beat your ass if you didn't. So you had no choice. And his performance is good. His character just don't have much to do because his character is just a hoe for Tim Roth's character, Thade, General Thade, right here. He's just a bitch and a hoe for him, man.
I'll report the matter to the Senate myself. They'll beat their chests and ask for my help.
They are weak without you, sir.
Just a big old kiss at you. Like, you got that right. Yeah. Paul Giamatti is the one that I agree with Martin. I think he's the one that's having the most fun. And the makeup is great. I mean, they gave him the teeth. They gave everybody teeth, but
he just had so much expression.
He sure did. And because he's so good, he makes some of these corny lines and these jokes work.
Oh, the little ones make wonderful pets. Thing you don't want in your house is a human teenager.
Get it? You know, so as I said, he plays Limbo. Limbo is a slave trader. He buys humans and sells them for labor and pets. And there's something significant about that.
What, are you trying to put me out of business?
You don't want them?
I'll take the whole lot.
You know, the thing that made me, I was like, all right now, this is the second goddamn time you done played a slave trader.
Come. Now, you see how fit this boy is? Like ripe fruit.
Second to Michael Fassbender, it took me a while to like Paul Giamatti again.
Me too.
I was watching this, I wanted to strangle him. Yep. And I'm like, he did that way too well.
He
did a good job.
Simon's trying to tell him, like, look, I'm a free man.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. When he slapped his ass, yeah. Helena Bonham Carter here, man. I love her performance.
She's great.
Yeah, she's great because she wants to Mark Wahlberg so bad in this movie, man. She wants that human dick bad.
And you better be nice to him.
50% of the scenes where she's messing with Mark Wahlberg, you got your girl. What's that girl's name? The human girl?
Stella Warren.
Oh, Stella Warren. She's always looking like, what the Y'all serious?
I know. That was a funny look. That was great. That was great.
That look right there.
Oh, it gets the looks even get crazier because
This is her first big movie.
because she did like Ari wants that penis bad. She's not even trying to hide it.
I promise you, I'll show you something that will change your world forever.
Dick.
Yeah. Well, shit.
You're like, you know what I want.
You gonna leave that open like that?
Yeah, she's like, well, look, I mean, I thought we were gonna have to work up to this, but okay.
Hey, you
right this way, sir.
You said anything.
Yeah.
And who's in the background? What the?
Yeah. What the? That look just get me. What the? No, seriously, guys, what the?
Yeah,
he does see me though, right?
He's a bitch trying to get us out of here.
She's like, I've been putting these titties and this ass in front of you this whole movie. You ain't looked at me yet.
Right.
You ain't said nothing. Really, for real? These chips look so good. Mark Wahlberg. Every scene you can like say, well, shit, it is just a Planet of Apes. Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody gonna know. I mean,
Ain't nobody back home gonna know.
Ain't nobody got to know what happened on the Planet of Apes. Stays on the Planet of Apes. Shit, I always wanted to sex ass chimp.
I've done everything else.
Nobody gonna believe this slave bitch.
There's even a point where, old girl moves in. Where she finally she gets tired. She's like, all right, enough of this shit. I'm gonna make my move now. When she moves in, and Ari gets jealous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill this bitch.
Yeah. All right.
I love humans, but I don't like this.
Right. Enjoy your moment.
I love humans, but I hate that bitch.
Right, exactly. Yeah. One has to die for many to thrive, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I love humans till they mess with mine. So that bitch gotta go. That's why your boy General Thade, Tim Roth, is so mad because that shit, if he just gets some ass from her, he'd probably be fine. But they,
for a little bit.
For a little bit. At least I'll calm his ass down for a little bit. But no, she keeps turning his ass down. His feelings just hurt. So he's just angry.
You feel so much for these humans, yet you feel nothing for me.
he even runs off.
Nobody's like, you feel nothing from me. Well, when you put it like that, can you off?
Yeah, when you all on my personal space right now, yeah. Like when you looking crazy.
Yeah. That's how you tenderly talk to her.
Shit, you wonder why I like humans more than your crazy ass.
Well, you get them blue balls. Like them 8 blue balls.
So I'll tell you a big problem I have with this. And this some people gonna say it as nitpicking, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Because I have a big problem with this in a lot of things. I feel uneasy about movies that make slave analogies, but then they don't hire any black people in there. A little to zero, little to none. Like in here, they even quote lines or moments from black police brutality.
Can't we all just get along?
No, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. And when he said that line, everyone was tired of that shit by then anyway. I mean, I know this is 2001, but everyone was like, all right, enough, goddammit. You've been making that stupid joke for 15 years or 10 years.
They should do it. Yeah, that line got to me. The only thing that made it fun was his expression at the end.
Can't we all just get along?
I guess not, boss.
Oh, shit.
Whatever you need, boss. Okay.
Right.
I got 2 questions. And again, these are not me trying to, criticize the movie. I'm actually asking a question because I might miss something. Tell me if I'm missing something here. So question number 1, if the apes evolved into what we have now, so I want y'all to look at, I told you, pay attention to that scene I was talking about earlier. Here we are. Okay, so if they evolved, where did the gorillas come from?
Okay, so even if they evolved, it wouldn't happen within 1,000 years. It takes much longer than that. So the apes we have on this planet that are the gorillas and all of them that are talking and have a society, they must have been there already.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
That's the only way that works, is if they were already there.
But that's not it. No, the apes came from, that's what they were saying in that thing right there. The apes came from this ship.
Listen to me.
Yes, what's up?
That's the only way it works, as if they were already there. Unless the other way is if they have some gorillas that we just don't see.
Again, but why would they have gorillas? They don't, because none of these.
So they're testing all types of apes.
Yeah.
That have different levels of intelligence.
They They could.
You can't really wrangle a gorilla and put him in the thing, though. You can wrangle a chimp. You can't really get a gorilla.
There's a reason why they don't use gorillas for experiment. That is a plot hole, man.
I was thinking it was something.
Plot hole. Okay, they say, oh, it's a nuclear battery. It lasts forever. But the machine parts wouldn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you have a power source, but none of this shit would work.
I was just thinking that maybe there were gorillas there, and like they just evolved over time by something. They mated together or something. Whatever.
So
I don't know.
So I'm telling you, listen to me.
I hear you.
So this ship only has orangutans and chimps. These are the ones that were the foundation for that species. Ain't no gorillas on this ship, and nobody uses gorillas for these experiments, like you said, because ain't nobody gonna say to a gorilla, "Get your ass in there." Gorilla be like, "What?"
Maybe they taught the gorillas over time.
Maybe.
But why are the apes so smart that came from the ship? Tell me that.
They say it was something it's something in the air or
maybe.
If they're gonna explain it that well, then
I don't even know if they. I think what happened was because they said that they already. Again, this is the only thing I can get from this. As you can see, because I'm trying to find explanations. And I ain't defending them where there ain't none. But I think that they said that these chimps were already trained, to use this equipment. So, because you saw them training them.
Right.
So they already had a level of smartness when it came to that. So I think what happened was when they crash landed, the chimps were helpful for a little bit because they trained them. But then the chimps were like, oh, that's right. You also had us in cages and us. And so they kind of formed a little society and turned against them. Right. That I'll just say evolution on a mystery planet. All right.
There you go.
The gorilla thing I don't understand, and here's another thing I don't understand. If all the humans were killed, well, you got a part with Mark Wahlberg. He leads an army. He leads an army of humans right here.
Aren't the ones that are feral that they haven't gotten yet? Because how would Paul Giamatti have a business?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So listen to me right here. Mark Wahlberg is leading an army of humans. If the chimps and the orangutans kill all the humans, where are all the humans coming from?
Oh, you mean the ones from the ship?
But this planet had no chimps and humans on it. So where did the humans come from?
Yeah, that's why I go back to saying some of this had maybe existed before the astronauts landed.
But they don't tell you that. See?
Well, no, they don't tell you. Look. If you want me to say these are plot holes, yes, by God, they are plot holes.
Yeah,
we are just like, we're just kind of riffing, trying to figure out some way to make it work. But it's not going to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have a movie where we could try to make logic out of it, but these are glaring things. You had a movie where they explained all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we shouldn't be having to work this hard.
No, not at all. I'm gonna tell you that end battle is crazy, man. I actually had fun with that end battle because it's so silly. There's a lot of funny things happen with it.
Hopping around.
Yeah, man, they bouncing, boy. I wish I had a clip that I saw because
Cirque du Soleil.
Man, Tim Burton had me laughing because I'll give him this much. I love the attention to detail on some things. They in this battle, you just see apes just leaping in the background.
All over the goddamn
It's just
place.
like they're just being thrown, man. Yeah. But it starts out where the ship that Mark Wahlberg finds that's 1,000 years old, his Martin says still works somehow, some kind of way. They use that to blow up a bunch of apes. That shit is funny. Look at this ape's flying.
Like gummy bears.
Gummy apes everywhere.
Monchichis.
Boy, and after they blow those apes up, all monkey hell break loose. Those humans go in there and they whoop their asses.
Caught you slipping.
Yeah, first one she saw. They start beating their asses. But of course, it don't take long for the apes start getting theirs in, and I love that because they just go in, they start snapping necks. But that dude knew he lost. That's my ass. He's like, oh well.
He's like, well, I had a good run.
Shit, he thought his boys had his back.
He's like, that's not a human hand, is it?
He's like, oh, my boys. And I'm like, oh shit, oh well.
As soon as he has that thing, he's like, just get it over with. Just get it over, goddammit.
And these monkey tosses are amazing, man. It's hilarious because they just start throwing humans across the field. That's like those strings.
Yeah. Those wires.
Yeah.
You need to take.
You're like, y'all like that?
Like something out of Monty Python.
Yeah, the Three Stooges.
Who else wants some?
Boy, it's funny though. It's funny when they toss other apes.
Damn. That was clearly a dude. Yeah, man, because that's them legs.
Wait, that an R2D2 screen?
Oh, yeah, it sounds like one. Yeah, it did. Actually, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, he out there getting his ass too. Like Thade hates him, and Thade finally sees him on the battlefield and gets a hold of that head. Yeah, he's about to crush that head, but lucky for him. Oh shit! What happened? So lucky for him, right in the nick of time. Oh, could it be? Could it be? Pericles,
Yeah,
boy,
I know.
he came
To the
down.
rescue.
Look like he did. He is a better astronaut than Mark Wahlberg.
He's like, man, I've been looking all over for your stupid ass. God damn.
He's like, yeah, I knew your dumb ass would need
Yeah,
me.
exactly. Get your ass in the
He
car.
said they told me to come back to the ship, but I was came to get your dumb ass. And everybody, they see him and they like, oh shit, Ape Jesus is here.
What is it?
Semos.
Semo's the first chimp to start the whole race or whatever. Yeah, I mean, he's like, what the?
Kneel, you bitches.
Yeah.
I like my word, but like, he's just a chimp. That's my boy.
He's also like, man, it's good that you came. I was about to get in his ass.
Right.
The ship's like, man, get your monkey ass. Yo, seriously, on the ship.
Like, man, that's just Pericles. He ain't shit. But notice he ain't saying it.
Right.
I like the way,
His ass.
and everybody like, they kneeling and everything, but Thade is like, he's like, oh yeah,
Atheist anyway.
yeah. He's like, yeah, Ape Jesus, I'm gonna whoop your ass like I was doing a little while before. This shit ain't over, bitch. Your ass over here. I like Pericles tries to come in and save him, but he said, I got a monkey toss for your ass too.
Damn.
Shit. God damn, I know he hit that.
No, for real. I think the surprise and shaking.
And the lights went out all over the world.
You got this, Mark.
Yeah.
You good? Oh,
Make sure you get that truck number.
yeah. Thade is not a great villain, but I love his attitude. Like I said, he's like, I said I'm gonna whoop your ass, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Jesus,
I keep my promises.
Yeah, shit, this ain't over, bitch.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, goddammit.
Yeah, he beat his ass down. You're like, yeah, well, shit, where was I?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, where the fuck were we?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come here, bitch. Told you I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Intermission's over.
I like that, my man. So one of the things that they do not need to have is, they don't need to have weapons. They already got, they're already dangerous enough without them. The last thing they need is a gun. But I like the way my man Thade, not only does he find a gun, but he immediately knows how to do a certain thing. Hold that shit gangster style. Yeah, hold that shit sideways. Yeah. Shit, Compton up in here, bitch. Yeah. Too bad he don't know how to use it. He don't know how to do. He can't do nothing with it. Okay, so you're gonna shoot when the door is closed. Okay.
He don't know.
He don't know. Yeah, he don't know.
I mean, it's reasonable to think that you could shoot through the door.
Yeah, that's true.
But after the first shot, you're like, oh, maybe that doesn't work.
Well, yeah, after the first shot, you think he'd be smarter, but he's determined, especially when
he just hates so much.
Oh, he does. He does, especially when his boys start talking shit to him, because he think everybody's still gonna be on his side, and then a tar comes up, and a tar like, nah, man, you've been lying to my ass this whole time.
Everything I have believed is a lie.
Made me kill my boy for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You and your family have betrayed us.
Sir.
All right, I got something for your ass. Oh, shit!
Why won't this work?
And that's what I like about this character is like, he's just so angry. Like at the end, like at first it was bothering me that he was so angry, but at the end, it kind of works because he's so angry that he's blinded. He blinded. He gives in to his ape instinct at that moment. He laughing at me. Silly ass. Yeah, and at the end of it, like he's so much of an animal that he just becomes helpless, man. He just hides like a scared animal. Like he's just hopeless at this point. I actually like that a lot.
I like that too, but it does bring up the question of what do we do with him from now on?
Well, see,
because I mean, I don't want him to starve to death, but the minute you crack that door, he's coming through there and killing everybody.
He's gonna kill everybody. Yeah, I do like the end of this. Besides this right here, because well, for one thing, they followed through on something that I was wondering if they were gonna do because I don't remember them doing this.
It would mean a great deal to everyone if he would stay. Mean a great deal to me.
You're like, damn, you still trying to get some done. and he said, all right, this is the point where, see, this is how I know that he would girl because he kind of gives in at the end. They follow through with it. All right, let me give you something to remember me by. Like they actually do the kiss, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tim Burton wanted to go further with it, but the studio was like, no, we're not doing it.
Do what?
Yeah.
I would have done it. Shit.
Well, Tim Burton's like, right now is great. Yeah. Put the makeup on.
Yeah. And when he kisses her, you know who's mad.
I'd like to thank you to a brave new world of trade with the human.
Putting his ass in front of him here, saying nothing.
I saw that.
I saw him kiss it. And I like Mark Wahlberg. He's like, all right, let me go ahead and give you something too. You taste like monkey.
I'm like, there's room for two in here.
Hey, oh well, shit, I want the monkey anyway. Oh, another thing, Paul Giamatti, I love it, man, because he's kind of come around because, all right, he says, you know what? Yeah, I think that apes and humans can live together. And even that's better because now I can start selling drugs to kids.
All right, kids. Who wants to buy some aspirin?
Yeah!
Oh my God.
But see, you know what? I don't know how they could have ended this. Because I'm enjoying it on a B movie level. I really am. They couldn't leave it here. I don't know how they would have ended this, but this is what makes this movie terrible. This is why this thing right here.
This is universally hated.
Yeah, this is solely the reason why. This one thing is the reason why they could not continue with this as a series, because they did want to make a series out of this, of course, like they did the others. So, again, they go back in this nonsense time travel stuff.
He fucks it up again.
Yeah, he does. He really does. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg gets the ship working. He's thinking this will take me home. It never works that way. The ship ain't blown up yet. He must be doing something right. And he actually does find Earth. But when he lands, first of all, he can't land for shit. I was like, God damn.
He should have got Pericles to teach him how to fly.
Boy, he can't land for shit. Pericles does a way better job than he does, man. Yeah, man, he can't land to save his life. He crash lands at what looks like the Lincoln Memorial. But then it turns out, and this is the thing, this is the Notorious shot right here, the Abraham Lincoln shot.
You can see it coming.
So as you can see, Abraham Lincoln is actually General Thade. And this right here was so bad. Oh, and by the way, also, it turns out, it's I am on Earth, but it's an Earth inhabited by modern day ape culture now. So the thing that got
why are you shocked?
Yeah, the thing that got people with this is that this just didn't make a lot of sense for people. Helena Bonham Carter is one of the only people that really defends this ending right here. It's almost like the studio made them kind of have some twists because the first one is, is known for its twist. A big mistake trying to go up against a twist like that one.
But you can't recreate it.
And you can't recreate it. So I wouldn't even try to do a twist like this. But people are like, so if that's General Thade, so he came back before Mark Wahlberg, or did Mark Wahlberg go in a circle and come back to the same planet, centuries later? And so General Spade, or Thade, so the last time we saw him, he was wearing, that medieval vest and that helmet. And now, why is he dressed like?
He became the president.
Why is he dressed like Abraham Lincoln now and everything? Like it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
I was thinking maybe they just put him in that outfit because that's what they know when they made the statue. I was also thinking like, wait, so when he left, they didn't get this shit together. They started fighting again. They let that General Thade out, and he took over the planet
nobody
again.
knows.
Who knows? Or maybe it's an alternate universe.
That was the biggest thing. If you had a statue of him, it maybe would have made sense if he looked like the Thade that we know. But again, why is he dressed like Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, it's just for the shock value.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, the minute you stop to go like, well, hold on now, it falls apart.
It makes no sense, y'all. And Tim Roth said, I watched this movie twice. I don't know.
Right.
But there you go, folks. That is our roast for Planet of the Apes. Again, this is one of those situations where, I was glad I watched the movie again because I really did enjoy the film. It's not good, but I had fun watching it under the context of watching it at home now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I hated this movie, man.
Well, it was that thing of like, oh, wow, this is where we end up with the Planet of the Apes. But now that we're way beyond that, it's like, okay, you can exist. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. Check out our other YouTube channels and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.